South Sinai is located in the southern half of the Sinai Peninsula, between the Gulfs of Suez and Aqaba. It has many aspects of beauty, as it has wonderful beaches extending about 600 kilometers on both the Gulfs of Aqaba and Suez. South Sinai is also famous for the presence of beautiful tourist cities such as Sharm El Sheikh, Dahab, and Nuweiba, and natural reserves such as Ras Mohammed Reserve and Naba Reserve. South Sinai Governorate is one of the Egyptian governorates that is distinguished by the beauty of its nature and the richness of its history, and is located in the southern part of the Sinai Peninsula. The governorate enjoys a strategic geographical location on the Red Sea, which has made it a world-famous tourist destination, especially in areas such as Sharm El Sheikh, Dahab and Nuweiba, which are a destination for diving and water sports lovers thanks to the charming coral reefs. South Sinai includes many prominent tourist attractions, such as the Monastery of St. Catherine, which is one of the oldest monasteries in the world and a site of great religious and historical importance, in addition to Mount Moses, which is linked to religious and historical stories. Ras Mohammed Reserve also attracts many tourists to see the diversity of marine life and stunning landscapes. Suez on the coast of the Red Sea. It has an area of 480 square kilometers and is considered the largest city in the South Sinai Governorate. The distance between Cairo and Sharm El Sheikh is 502 kilometers, by car 5 hours and by plane only about 2 hours. The city includes tourist resorts visited by tourists from all over the world, and is famous as one of the international diving centers that attracts amateurs and professionals of this sport. It also includes an international airport, and in front of its coast are the islands of Tiran and Sanafir, and among its most important areas are Ras Mohammed located to its south, the Nabk Reserve between it and Dahab, and Nama Bay at the meeting place of the continents of Asia and Africa. It contains more than 200 hotels and resorts, in addition to restaurants, cafes, commercial markets, entertainment cities and nightclubs, and casinos. Sharm El Sheikh was built in 1968, and is known as the City of Peace. Since that date, the city has developed rapidly until it has become one of the most famous tourist cities in Sinai in the world, and is considered one of the 4 most beautiful cities in the world according to the BBC classification for the year 2005. The city's transformation to modern systems in architecture, entertainment, security, and hotel service also qualified it to win the UNESCO award for being selected among the 5 best cities for peace in the world out of 400 global cities. Sharm El Sheikh is also famous for the following areas, such as Ras Mohammed Reserve. Ras Mohammed is the largest Egyptian nature reserve in South Sinai, with an area of about 850 square kilometers, specifically 12 kilometers from Sharm El Sheikh. It is bordered by the Gulf of Aqaba to the east and the Gulf of Suez to the west, as it is located at the confluence of the Gulfs of Suez and Aqaba. Ras Mohammed Reserve was declared a nature reserve in 1983, and the most important activities there are diving and swimming. Ras Mohammed Reserve is characterized by coral beaches located in the depths of Ras Mohammed's water ocean and colorful fish and turtles. And water caves. Ras Mohammed National Park is considered home to many endangered animals, including ibex, some rare rodents, and the sand lizard. Ras Mohammed Reserve is home to many migratory birds such as gulls, and a major route during bird migration, where food and rest are provided for migratory birds from Europe and Asia on their way back to Africa. More than 260 species of migratory birds pass through Ras Mohammed Reserve, most of them waterfowl. Reserve. The Nabk area was classified as a nature reserve in 1992. It is located on the Gulf of Aqaba between the cities of Sharm El Sheikh and Dahab and Wadi Madawi in South Sinai. It extends over an area of 600 square kilometers, including 440 kilometers of land and 130 kilometers of water bodies. Nabk Reserve is one of the most beautiful coastal areas in South Sinai Governorate, due to its desert environment and natural plants. It has a coastal environment that includes the most beautiful coral reefs and colorful fish, and there are wild animals and 134 species of plants, including 86 species that have disappeared, the most important of which is the mangrove plant. The reserve is a virgin paradise that has not been affected by any kind of violations to this day. It is a haven for diving enthusiasts, as they enjoy watching coral reefs and colorful fish. Tourists also enjoy various activities within the reserve, the most important of which is sand skating. Nama Bay. Nama Bay is one of the oldest tourist areas in Sharm El Sheikh and the most popular among tourists. You can take a tourist tour in the streets of this area, where you will find ancient cafes, fish restaurants, tourist attractions, antique shops, and traditional clothes and accessories. In addition to this, Nama Bay is characterized by soft sandy beaches located near the finest hotels in Sharm El Sheikh, as well as commercial malls that include a number of brands. Global. King Tutankhamun Museum. This museum is located on one of the floors of Janina City, one of the best places in Sharm, as the museum includes all the antiquities related to King Tutankhamun to embody the story of his life. Through the papyri that narrate his heroism, the tools he used, and other coffins and ancient documents. Colored Valley. If you are looking for one of the most beautiful tourist places in Sharm El Sheikh, you should go to the Colored Valley, which is considered a picturesque world of intermingling colors in the heart of the desert landscape of Sharm El Sheikh. We can also express the shape of this valley as a maze of crimson red, yellow, or orange rocks, resembling a dry river corridor within a series of mountains and cliffs. Visitors to this area prefer sand skiing, climbing the slopes, or hiking inside the maze. St. Catherine Monastery. St. Catherine's Monastery is located in South Sinai below Mount Catherine, the highest mountain in Egypt, near Mount Moses. It is said that it is the oldest monastery in the world. It is a major tourist attraction, visited by tourist groups from all over the world. The monastery includes multiple structures, the most important of which is the Church of the Transfiguration of Christ the Savior, which itself includes 9 smaller churches. Among these churches is the burning church that the Lord spoke about with the prophet Moses. St. Catherine's Monastery also includes 10 other churches where monks live, a refectory, an olive press, ossuaries, and a 2nd century Fatimid mosque. 10 and a library containing rare books. At the end of my trip to Sharm El Sheikh, I can only express how much I enjoyed the beauty of the picturesque nature and the magic of the golden coasts that captivate hearts. It was an experience full of fun adventures and relaxation in a peaceful atmosphere and breathtaking sea views. I will carry with me unforgettable memories of this wonderful city, hoping to have the opportunity to return again to discover more of its secrets and beauty.